Hi, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your July 1st to the 15th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps this channel be seen by the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see the energy we need to be mindful of from the 1st to the 15th of July, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. This is a Six of Pentacles. This is things being out of balance, especially financially. And this isn't something to get worried about. I don't want you to think, oh no, everything's going to be financially terrible. It doesn't mean that at all. What it means is that there needs to be that flow, that give and that take, that comes, work and being paid and, being respected for what you do. That's going to be very important. Now, people can take this too far. They can really be, I don't know how, Spirit is saying you could take it too far. And I don't know how it's like taking it too far, but it's almost like there's no empathy or give or compassion. So just be very, very mindful about this, okay, during this time. There needs to be a give and a take, but there also needs to be room for humanity as well. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and Spirit guides. Here we have Serenity reversed. So we need to make sure and be very mindful to take time out to embrace peace, to embrace serenity. And that's going to be one of the first things we say, oh, I don't need this. Like, I don't need to be peaceful. I don't need to be calm. I don't need to connect with me. Or I just don't have time for this. I need to keep on pushing and pushing and pushing. And Spirit's like, no, be very aware. Be very aware that serenity and peace and going a little slower, but embracing beauty and embracing calm within yourself is going to be highly important. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels. And spirit guides show me clearly. Okay, so this is a really great reading, a really great reading here, Capricorn. What we're going to find is that we're really looking at a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of pain, and a lot of disappointment. And I know you're thinking, wow, Dane, you say this is a really great reading, and then you start off with this. But that's what the Three of Swords is. The Three of Swords are three major traumas that have happened in our life that keep us stuck, that keep us overwhelmed, that keep us from moving forward the way that we need to. And so here it is finding our voice again after these traumas, okay, after this hurt and after this pain, and even after feeling like we were just stabbed in the back and left. So here, and this is a time where we start naming what has frustrated us, not beating a dead horse, right? It's not going and time and time again to keep on saying the same thing, because we all know people like that. They say, oh, I'm venting, or this is like my talk therapy, and it's like, no, you're not. You're just complaining all the time. Don't do that. That is not beneficial for us at all, for anybody. But this is saying, I see my three main scars. Just start with three. We can say, oh my gosh, I have so many. Because I'm hearing somebody say that, oh my gosh, I have more than three. Three main scars, three main things that are keeping us held back. And we give name to them. And we say, you're no longer in control over me. And just by saying that, we start to distance. Now, this can take a really long time depending on where we are in our journey. But for a lot of us, being able to say to our pain, you're not in control, and start to move towards serenity, that's actually for everybody, that's going to feel like a huge weight was lifted off our shoulders. Like we made this huge change in our existence because we did energetically. And it moves us to the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is healing, beautiful love. The Two of Cups is a connection with our own peace. It is the coming together of our energy, right? The yin and the yang. But it is a sense here. That's so important. Everything is made off of that balance of energy, the masculine and the feminine. But what we're going to see here is an empowerment of ourselves, a sense of I am moving towards something so much bigger for me. This is a soulmate connection. So for some of us, we can be meeting our soulmate in 15 days, and that's awesome. For others of us, and okay, spirits like clarify, it doesn't mean we're going to be falling madly in love with somebody. It can, but it doesn't have to be. And we can already be in a relationship and be really happy and be like, I'm already with my soulmate. What this means is we're meeting somebody who elevates and whose soul's energy resonates on the same level as ours. They're a soulmate to us. They don't need to be a romantic partner at all, but they are a soulmate to us. And that's a beautiful thing. Our angels are also healing us, guiding us. There's a fierceness, a tenacity, a brilliance to us that is shining through as well. But we're also embracing the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine. With some of the heartbreaks and pains that we have been through, we can find that we're skittish towards sacred masculine energy or sacred feminine energy. And we can take off the sacred, right, and just be masculine or feminine energy because of hurts, pains, and traumas that we have been through. And this is going to be a time where that's healing. We can see, especially if we've been in a toxic place, we can see ourselves being in a relationship. We can see ourselves, moving forward, even, co-creating with somebody business wise, taking these ideas and saying, oh, let's open up these doors together and not be afraid of being burnt or setting it up so that we have ourselves covered so that the trauma that happened before won't happen again. Or if it does, there's repercussions. We have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is important, especially for us, Capricorn. We are represented by the Pentacles in the minor arcana. And so here, the Queen of Pentacles represents us. The Ace of Pentacles is a gift from God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, to us. We're getting a gift of prosperity that's starting a new kind of leg of our journey, a new way forward, a new chapter of our being. Our dreams are going to be very important to us. The red poppy right here, also honoring the sorrows in our lives and things that haven't gone right, not sitting there and letting it rule us. That's going to be something that we're looking at. The pain comes up, okay? That's why it's important to name it, to see it, to understand it, and not be ruled by it. We're moving forward towards prosperity, success, bounty, and abundance. We are being handed that gift and we are taking it. Again, we're going to be getting a lot of information through our dreams. And by looking at our dreams, we're going to start to see what we love, what's sacredly important to us. I see the scent of roses being important to you, not necessarily roses itself. I don't know if it's a perfume that smells like roses and sunshine. I have a perfume like that, which is brilliant. But there's something here because I'm just smelling that scent and I'm like, ooh, there's something here. And it can be a scent that somebody wears that it's like, oh, wow, it just kind of pulls you into a memory. But there's something here with the scent of roses that's super important. The Queen of Pentacles, always with us, Capricorn, when the King or the Queen of Pentacles comes forward, Spirit has been beginning to show me that as a sense of you have to dress for success, right? You have to take care of yourself. It's for personal messages to me, it's for personal messages to others, and it's for a personal message to you. It's like, take care of yourself, you matter. So often we can get so caught up and so busy and so pulled in 18 million different directions where it feels like it's lucky I brushed my teeth, right? Here, it's like, take time to take care of you, it matters. You matter. The Queen of Pentacles is seen as somebody who's prosperous and successful. We need to see that within ourselves. So that's going to be a very big thing. Excuse me. We're also going to be looking at how to nurture our success. This isn't going to be a time that I'm not seeing this as a time that's beneficial to like acquire more, acquire more. This is going to be a time where we need to nurture what we already have and we need to let that grow. We need to nurture what we have and we need to let that grow. And it brings us to the Death card reverse. This is a resistance of transformation. We're going to be seeing a relatively big transformation in our lives. Spirit is guiding us towards there. And we're like, you know what? I'm not ready. If we're not ready for this, that's okay. Don't think that you have to be. Okay? Spirit's saying, understand that. But also understand that if we're not ready for this transformation, but in our heads and in ourselves, we feel like I should be moving forward in this direction, but there's a part of us that isn't ready, it will cancel it out. It will keep us stuck. And this isn't toxic positivity where, oh my gosh, if you just embrace always being happy all the time, you'll, everything in your life will change. It's impossible to be happy all the time. We have bad days. And sometimes we don't know why we have bad days. Our energy could be off. There could be something happening in the universe that is like in the galaxy, space-wise, like full moons, new moons. We can have solar flares. We can have, earthquakes in other places, and we can feel that in our body, even though we don't think we can. So understanding that here is going to be very important to us. This can also be negative Scorpio energy in our lives, and also a disconnect with the planet Pluto. So just be aware of that. Huh. Okay, so it's interesting because Taurus just came up from Spirit, and that is Sagittarius. That's not Sagittarius. That's Scorpio's spirit, the sister sign. There we go. I can speak. So here, just know that we can feel like we need to move forward in a very certain way, and then also spiritually, like just feel like we're not ready for it. Okay, so be aware of this. Taurus energy is also coming in for some reason. It's like around the edges of things. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm going to put it out there because somebody does. With the Death card also, we're having a hard time connecting with spirit. Okay, this is the realm between the spirit world and the earthly plane, and that's where Scorpio really, connects with things. And we can be finding it difficult to connect with that spirit plane. We want things to be more practical, more earthbound, and that's okay. That's okay. That can be where we're at. And don't berate yourself and say, "Oh no, I'm supposed to be over here." Take it slow. Take it slow. Nurture slowly, carefully, gently what you have right now. Nurture it and watch it grow because we're getting there. But just making time to connect with spirit is going to be so important to us. And knowing that there's a transformation that's around us, we can feel it, right? And we might be saying, why aren't I there yet? It's because we're afraid and we're overwhelmed. And it might take us a bit of time to be there. And that's okay. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of. Here's the Three of Cups reversed. Be mindful that not everybody who says they celebrate us actually celebrates us. It's lip service, and then it's talking about you behind your back. Okay? So just be aware of that. Our subconscious spirit message here is adventure. We want an adventure. We need an adventure. We need to go and do. It doesn't have to be a big adventure. We just need an adventure for our souls and ourselves to break free, to move forward, and to go after what we want. Okay. Again, it doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be, we pack a bag and we go traveling for however many months. It can be very, very small, but it's going to be very, very meaningful to us. It's an adventure. Going to your first baseball game is an adventure. Going to your first, going on your first hike is an adventure. Building up these little adventures. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. So have them. Our subconscious spirit message, well, tarot message is the Magician. As above, so below. As you believe it, so it becomes. And that's going to be super true for our subconscious self. Be mindful of your subconscious voice, which can be difficult because if it's subconscious, we're not always mindful of it. But be mindful of the way we speak to ourselves inwardly, subconsciously. The Magician is telling us to gather our gifts. to utilize them, and to walk forward with pride in ourselves. And that's going to be super important. So know that here, divinity is telling us to stand before the altar of our existence and claim our power, claim our greatness. And we can find it challenging, but it's going to be worth it. And claiming the majesty of ourselves, not thinking that we're better than anybody else, but not thinking anybody else is better than us. Okay. All right, Capricorn. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm and centered and at peace. I love you all, sending lots of blessings your way. God bless. Bye.